I want to thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank the Ranking Member, Senator Corker, for this opportunity for a review of the progress made in the elimination of Syria's chemical weapons program. Today was the date that the Organization for the Prohibition of Conventional Weapons was able to announce that it had met the first target date in the program, completing the destruction of production, mixing, and filling equipment. And I agree with both of you that the action of this committee last month contributed notably to the results we've achieved so far. Since you have my written testimony, I'd like to make just 3 quick points. First, our timetable. Our target dates are ambitious, but they are achievable. We have the support of the international community, including partners who are prepared to contribute financially and in terms of technology to achieving this goal. We have a very determined cadre of federal employees in both the Defense Department, State Department, and other agencies who are working hard to make sure that we have thought through a plan that is complicated but achievable in terms of logistics and security. And I am increasingly confident that we will be able to complete this task, the elimination of Syria's CW program, within the target date of June 30th of next year. Secondly, a couple of key factors that will contribute to the achievement of that target date and that so far are going well. First, we discussed back in Geneva with the Russians that the removal of dangerous precursor chemicals from Syria, the bulk of which are not weaponized, not inside shells or warheads, would be essential to completing this task on time. The destruction plan submitted by the Syrian government to the OPCW embraces exactly that concept, and we are confident that we will have a host country that can work with us to effect the destruction outside of Syria of these precursor chemicals. Secondly, our cooperation with the Russian Federation has so far been strong. We will continue to expect the Russian government to press the Syrian government for full compliance with its obligations. This will be essential as we move ahead. Third, we continue this process with our eyes wide open. We are about to enter what could be the most complicated phase in terms of both logistics and security. That is the removal of chemical precursors in large quantities from several sites within Syria to the coast for removal on a ship to another country. That has both big logistical problems to think through and certain security risks. At the same time, while the record so far is acceptable, we do not assume or take for granted that the Syrian government will continue full compliance with its obligations. We have the tools we need, granted by the OPCW Executive Committee and by the United Nations Security Council, to press ahead on this goal. We intend to do so. This is why our statement here and publicly reflects the cautious optimism that we have at this point. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.